Spiritual growth begins with a willingness to let go, teaches an ancient wisdom. Embarking on the journey of spiritual awakening reveals profound truths that can transform your life. In this video, we uncover 6 crucial truths that are essential to understand and embrace. Simple yet deep, they guide you to a clearer understanding of yourself and the world around you. Be ready to embrace these truths and see how they can transform your path to inner peace and enlightenment. Truth number 1, transformation is inevitable. When you step into the world of spiritual awakening, get ready for some big changes. Think of it like the seasons changing. Just as winter turns to spring, you're going to experience some major shifts in how you see and feel about the world around you. It's like suddenly seeing the world in color after a lifetime of black and white. Your old ways of thinking and what you believed important might not fit anymore. That's okay though. It's all part of the process. This change is natural and needed, just like a caterpillar becoming a butterfly. What's important is to go with the flow of these changes, not fight against them. Imagine you're a leaf floating on a stream, moving along wherever the water takes you. This doesn't mean you just let things happen to you. It means understanding that change is part of life and being okay with that. During this time, feeling a bit lost or unsure is totally normal. It's like when you first wake up and your eyes haven't adjusted to the light yet. Be kind to yourself and give yourself time to get used to these new changes. You might notice some old habits or friends that don't fit into your life like they used to. That's just making room for new things that match the new you better. Truth number 2, emotional turbulence is part of the process. Right after you start getting used to the big changes from your spiritual awakening, get ready for truth number 2. Emotional ups and downs are totally normal. It's like being on a roller coaster, except instead of going up and down on tracks, you're riding through your own feelings. Your feelings are going to be all over the place. One minute you might be on top of the world, and the next you could find yourself in a bit of a slump. It's a normal part of this journey, much like the highs and lows of a roller coaster. This emotional whirlwind isn't something to fear. Instead, see it as a sign that you're evolving and making progress. It's akin to doing a thorough spring cleaning of your emotions. You're sifting through them, figuring out what aligns with the new you. Having ways to handle these intense emotions is essential. It could be chatting with friends, writing down thoughts, or taking a peaceful walk. These actions are like tools in an emotional toolkit, helping you navigate the highs and lows. And it's absolutely okay to seek support when things get overwhelming. Talking to someone who gets what you're going through can be a big relief, like having a co-pilot in this journey. So when you find yourself riding these emotional waves, remember, it's a natural part of the process. You're not alone in this, and it's not forever. It's just another phase in your spiritual awakening, making you stronger and more in touch with who you are. Truth number 3, evolving relationships. After riding the roller coaster of emotions in your spiritual awakening, get ready for the next truth. Your relationships are going to evolve. Just like a garden changes with the seasons, the people you connect with and how you interact with them will transform as you grow. As you change, you might notice that some friendships start to feel different. It's like your favorite old sweater that doesn't fit quite right anymore. This doesn't mean these friendships weren't important. It's just that you're moving in a new direction. It's a natural part of your journey, and it happens to everyone on this path. You'll also start attracting new people into your life, people who match the new you. These might be folks who understand what you're going through or who share your new interests. It's like opening the door to a room full of people who get you. This shift in relationships isn't always easy. Sometimes it can feel a bit lonely or confusing, like you're walking a path and some of your old companions aren't there anymore. But remember, it's all about growing and finding connections that support the person you're becoming. During this time, it's important to stay open and kind, both to yourself and others. Try not to force anything. Let your relationships flow naturally. It's like watering plants. Some will thrive, and others might need to be let go. Truth number 4, it's a continuous journey. As you navigate the shifting terrain of your relationships, another essential truth of spiritual awakening comes into focus. It's a continuous journey. There's no final destination or end point. It's more like walking a path that keeps unfolding in front of you, with each step revealing new landscapes. This ongoing journey means you'll always be learning, growing, and discovering new aspects of yourself. Just when you think you've got it all figured out, a new layer appears that challenges you to go even deeper. It's not a race or a test, but more like a hike through varied terrains, each offering its unique view and experience. Sometimes this path can feel never-ending, especially when challenges pop up. It's like hiking up a steep hill. It can be tough, but the view from the top is worth it. These challenges are actually opportunities for growth, pushing you to develop strength and resilience you didn't know you had. On this journey, patience is key. Give yourself time to absorb the lessons and experiences you encounter. It's not about how fast you go, but about how much you take in along the way. Think of it as a road trip with no set schedule. You have the freedom to explore, take detours, and even pause to enjoy the scenery. Remember, every person's journey is unique. Comparing your path to someone else's is like comparing two different travel routes. Each has its own destinations and experiences. Focus on your own path and honor your pace and progress. Truth number 5, staying grounded amidst growth. Walking this never-ending path of spiritual awakening, you'll soon encounter another vital truth, the importance of staying grounded amidst all the growth. It's like being a tree with deep roots. The higher you grow, the more you need a solid foundation. As you learn and expand, keeping your feet firmly planted is crucial. It's easy to get lost in the clouds of new insights and experiences. Staying grounded means remembering the basics, like the importance of simple things, a chat with a friend, a walk in nature, or a good night's sleep. Think of grounding as your anchor in the journey. It's what keeps you balanced and prevents you from floating away with every new idea or emotion. This can be anything that keeps you connected to your everyday life, like hobbies, routines, or spending time with loved ones. It's about maintaining a connection to the world around you while you explore the world within. Sometimes, in the excitement of learning and changing, you might feel tempted to leave everything old behind. But remember, your past and present experiences are what made you who you are. They're the soil your spiritual roots grow in. Cherishing and maintaining these connections gives you the strength to reach new heights. Staying grounded also means taking care of your physical and emotional health. It's like nourishing the soil for better growth. Eat well, rest enough, and take care of your body. It's the vessel that carries you through this journey. Truth number 6, the importance of patience and persistence. On this spiritual journey, the last big truth is really simple but super important. You need patience and persistence. Think of it like watching a plant grow. You can't rush it. You just take care of it and wait. Being patient means understanding that sometimes things take time. You won't always see big changes right away. It's like watching a tree grow. You don't see it happening, but one day you look and it's so much taller. Sticking with it, even when it's tough, is what persistence is all about. There will be days when it feels like nothing's happening, or it's just too hard. But keep going. It's all about taking small steps and not giving up, like keeping up with your daily routines even when you don't feel like it. Patience and persistence are like friends on this path. They remind you that every little bit you do counts, and to keep going, even when you can't see the finish line. So, keep these two things in mind. Be patient with yourself and keep at it, even when it's slow going. That's how you make it through this journey. It's all about the small steps and the time it takes to really grow. The journey of spiritual awakening is rich with transformation, emotional growth, evolving relationships, and continuous learning. It may feel dark for a moment, but if you embrace these lessons and be prepared for the darkness, these truths guide you to a deeper understanding of yourself and the world.